everyone out in Fanthropy land. A merry Saturday to all of you. Hope you are doing well wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Right now, Boss Witch is making cookies. That's right. Boss Witch is making cookies. And it just dawned on me that I had not checked our little message board Slack thing. If someone could tell Dawn to push the button, she knows what that means. If someone could tell Dawn to push the button, that would be great. But you're all here, and the reason she's pushing the button because it's the button for the merch for this. For Fans Run the World 2022. That's right. We're not talking about Fans Run the World 2021. We're talking about Fans Run the World 2022. The next one, the sequel. It is going to be awesome. We're leaving New Zealand. We've conquered New Zealand. New Zealand fully conquered. It's all good. But we are going on to a new country elsewhere in the world. Hello, Barbara Gibbons. Hello, the Hiddles. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Margarita. Hello, Kirsten. You crazy rogue, you. Kirsten joined my D&D group last night, so glad to have you with us. You need it right meow. Right meow. Not later, but meow. Right meow. What is there after Middle Earth? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kristen. Excellent. And hello, Facebook user. Greetings to you, Facebook user. All right. So give folks another few moments to join us here. But for those who are part of the Fans Run the World 2021, these beautiful bad boys, these very, very heavy 11 and a half ounces. That's kind of expensive. 11 and a half ounces. Very, very thick, beautiful fandom medals departed with the cool kiwis on the back. These went out, well, they're packaged, they're not gone yet. They're mail's coming here probably in the next hour. And they are by the door waiting to get picked up. So they're on their way. So yeah, good stuff. Just You White, Henry Higgins, Just You White. Close, but not quite. I was actually closer with the Hamilton reference in terms of hints, in terms of where we're going. All right. Kat, cannot wait. Well, you don't need to wait much longer. Ladies and gentlemen, Fans Run the World 2022, which kicks off on New Year's Eve, just a few weeks from now. I cannot believe 2021 is almost over, but we are going to Scotland. That's right. Fans Run the World 2022 is open right now, and we're going to Scotland. Here, give me the map. Give me the map. Give it to me. That's the map. We are running through the Highlands of Scotland. We are starting in the fields of Bannockburn, where the Scots fought for their freedom with Robert the Bruce. The Braveheart thing is really a great movie. I love that movie. It's a whole lot of fiction. It's actually Robert the Bruce who was doing the thing. And Barb was the first to sign up, so hence Barb is the first picture you see. And so if you want to run with the Barbarita, sign up for Fans Run the World 2022 because the registration link is active. It's open right now. It's open right now. We start in Bannockburn, and we work our way through past many locks. I'm going to go through the whole. Kier, can you make that? Can you make me a little smaller? Make that a little bit bigger. Brilliant. There you go. Let them see the map. Let me bring up my. I need to bring up my rules here because it has the. So the rules are being posted right now as well, so you can actually follow along with this. I'll review them really quickly. This is not like a big rules thing. It's it's smaller than our usual. But so we start off in Bannockburn, and then we make our way past Stirling Castle, which is a fairly famous place. That's right there in Stirling. It's just to the left of where Barb is, right there. Stirling Castle's right there. Once we go past Stirling Castle, then we go to Doune Castle. Oh yes, there's some proclaimer action going on. And I would walk 500 miles, and I will walk 365 more. Da, 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 da. Exactly. So yeah, so we head on up the route there to Dune Castle. Now Dune Castle, quite famous, as that is Castle Leoch from Outlander. It is also Castle of Guy de Lombard from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So for you Monty Python fans, Dune Castle is also quite famous. Then we head up north of that, or northwest of that. You get to Glen Nevis. Glen Nevis is actually the site of many landscape shots. It's this beautiful, wide open, flat valley between mountains. James Bond drove through Glen Nevis in Skyfall when him and M were trying to escape from the baddies and go off the grid and go to Skyfall. Spoilers. It's been out for years, so the spoiler thing passed. But he drove through Glen Nevis, so that's the filming location for that. Then you get to Loch Lochy, which I think is the greatest name of any loch ever, because loch is lake. So that is quite literally, the name is Lake Lakey. Lake Lakey. We're going to run past Lake Lakey, which is great. And then we start our run up along a somewhat semi-known, slightly known lake known as Ness. Loch Ness. Yes, we're going to run along the coast of Loch Ness. We are going to stop just outside the small town of Doors. And yes, I built the map, so this is a wee bit of personal privilege. You are going to run right past King Kyle. King Kyle is my family's park, right there on Loch Ness. My family, the McBains, they actually used to own all of the land around Loch Ness. There's a whole long story. I can regale you with it if we have a couple of drinks at Yule Ball next week. I can regale you with the whole tale about how the McBains lost their land. But but they were around Loch Ness, and so we have a 1 acre park right there. And so I have you run this really nice, beautiful, I've walked it, this scenic route above Loch Ness. So you can actually see Loch Ness in the distance. If you actually are on the road that runs right through Doors, right there on Loch Ness, you really can't see much of the loch. But if you're up higher, you really can. The views are spectacular. After that, what takes you into Inverness, which is, of course, right near Culloden, where the Battle of the 45 took place. And then from there, we go to, I cannot pronounce it, but it's Ardverky Castle. I think it's Ardverky Estate, but that is Balmoral Castle from Crown. That is the estate that they use in place of the actual Balmoral Castle. And then we head on south. So here you can project us down closer to Edinburgh. Down towards Edinburgh is where we get to the next landmarks. Kier's moving us down. Thank you, Kier. So we're going to dip south of Edinburgh. So you see that little hook south? That little hook south is so we can pick up Rosslyn Chapel and go hunting for the Holy Grail there, because that's what Da Vinci Code. That's where Da Vinci Code was filmed. The final scenes of Da Vinci Code were filmed there at Rosslyn Castle. That's that southern little dip right before Edinburgh. And then up into Edinburgh, where we will run past the Elephant House, the Royal Mile, Edinburgh Castle, and finishing at the Witch's Well, which the Witch's Well is right there at the entrance to Edinburgh Castle. It's like literally it's right there at the entrance. And if you ever get the opportunity to take the walking tour in the old town of Edinburgh, it is absolutely worth every minute you spend doing it. It is the land that time forgot, and it is absolutely spectacular. So this course is going to be really cool. There's going to be lots of cool viewing opportunities, lots of great scenery on your 365-mile journey. I'm super duper excited for it. All right, I'm going to minimize this for a minute. Check out the comments. I got a yes. Scotland is so beautiful. I see Barb. Yes. All right. And hashtag take my money. Yes, hashtag yes, I will. Sounds like a story for Yule Ball. It is a good story, and worth talking about. Scotland, sorry, just joined late. Yes. Would we be able to see Hogwarts since it's also in Scotland? No, unfortunately not. So there was a special add-on with Racery to remove magical blocks for Muggles, and it didn't have it in the budget. So we actually do run right past Hogwarts Castle, but because we didn't pay for the special filter, you will not be able to see it. I'm sorry. And so beautiful, Edinburgh. Yes. I'm just thinking about how much research you did to get all of these filming locations and other landmarks into a single 265-mile course. You're welcome. I like making maps, and I like making maps based on filming locations and historical locations, and it's kind of my jam, and I like doing it. And Barb is nice enough to keep letting me do it, so thank you, Barb. I feel like I need to reread Outlander. Everyone should reread Outlander or rewatch. Your choice. So not Glasgow. I couldn't fit Glasgow in. I have some limitations in terms of how far you can get with a 365 map and get certain things in. Outlander is a great show. You should watch it. So yeah, I was not able to get Glasgow in, and Glasgow is a great city. Don't get me wrong. And so, no offense to any locations. But in terms of filming locations, that loop where we're running is where a lot of filming locations took place. That I wanted to get in for the whole fandom thing. All right, so that is the course. $85, same as last year. That includes the big medal. It's super awesome. Couple changes this year. Actually, before we go into the rules, let's show you the medal, because the medal is what you really care about. Shall we show you the large, super large forge? Oh, there it is. It's bigger than my head. I'm going to hide behind it. See, it's bigger than my head. And so you have castles. So a very similar, I'm going to hide behind it. A very similar feel to this guy here. Very similar feel. I'm going to bring it up closer, tilt it that way. Yeah, there you go. So it's a similar feel. Oh, I like this visual here. So it's a similar feel, but it is definitely in keeping with and kind of a theme with it. But the landmarks are all Scotland filming locations. And so you've got Doune Castle, and you've got the Winterfell Castle, and Castle Leoch, and Lollybroch. And you do have the cathedral there from Glasgow. You do have that cathedral. That's where Vision and Wanda and Cap and Natasha got into the fight with the aliens in Avengers. You do have the train. Yes, you got Harry hanging out of the Fort Anglia. You got the Standing Stones. You got Merida up there. And you've got James Bond. You've got Highlander. You got Jamie and Claire. You got lots, and you have some Game of Thrones in there as well. And on the backside, you got a Wiku. And thankfully, Dawn put on the back of the medal the welcome to Scotland, but the pronunciation. So Falchugu Alupa. And I butchered that. But yes, it's got a Scottish coup. That's right. OMG, shut up, a coup. Yes, coup. Yes, the coup. And because the coup, who's a flumpy coup, because he's flumping now, because he's done his 365. He has done his 365 miles, and he's flumped down. All force flump, face first, flumping down. A wee hailing coup. That's right. Kier dropped the merch. With the wee Highland coup. You can get it on a mug. You can get it on a sticker. You can get it on a T-shirt. You can get it on a badge. You can get it on a mask. You can get it on a pillow. A pillow for your huge melon. You can get it on a phone case if you want. I'm not kidding. It's huge. It's like Sputnik. It's spherical yet quite pointy in parts. I'm not kidding. It's like an orange on a toothpick. Kid pants. No. By the way, I am quoting So I Married an Axe Murderer, which is one of the greatest movies of all time. It's definitely the best Mike Myers film. It is. It's right up there with Shrek, and it's better than any of his other like live action stuff. So I Married an Axe Murderer. I highly recommend it. A flumped coup with bangs doesn't get better than that. You are correct. So Fans Around the World shirts, Highland Coup, shirts and swag, tinyurl.com/FRTW-shirts. All right. It is so pretty. Hello, Rahila. Yeah, so you can get your coup there on all the things. And I'm sure that Don's going to do more with cows throughout this. The whole thing is going to be Scottish Highland cow themed. So enjoy for those who like the wee Highland cow. Whoa, man. Thank you, Minda Camp House. She knows me. Whoa, man. That's also from So I Married an Axe Murderer. Great movie. If you can stream that, highly recommend it. So yes, lots of coups. You can go sign up for the event right now. Now, quick rules. Take me back to my full screen there, Curificus. There you go. Thanks so much. All right, want to do a quick rundown of the rules. You guys do Racery, you know the jam. If you did 2021, again, you know the jam. It is a 365-mile course. You get to the end, you'll loop. The event starts at, so here's the thing. We got to have a hard stop and a hard finish. The event starts at 12:0001 a.m. Eastern time zone. That's when you can start logging miles. It's Eastern time zone, New Year's Eve. 5, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, log your miles. Pretty much how it works. And it ends Friday, December 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got to have a hard stop and a hard stop and a hard start. So that's what it is, Eastern Time. You'll see Rule 3. So like our other Racery events, you can start logging your miles and uploading them to, you can't upload them to Racery. Harriet, sweet Harriet, hard-hearted harbinger of haggis, so knowing, so trusting, so love. Ed? Down. Thank you, Kier. It'll get me to sing. That'll do it. I need a cappuccino. I need a giant cappuccino. Hello! To go along with it. But the event finishes December 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So same thing for 2021. You can log miles on Racery for Fans Around the World 2021 all the way up until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Then wait 2 seconds, then upload for Fans Around the World 2022. That's the way it works. 365, never-ending loops. Miles for competition on foot, no biking, skiing, rowing, swimming, stand-up bikes, workout videos, dancing, other non-walking, non-running related activities. Obviously, wheelchairs, totally good to go. So do it on foot with ellipticals or treadmills. A race officially starts January 1st at midnight and a second. But you can start completing your deliberate walks and runs after midnight, wherever you are in the new year in the world. So hashtag champagne miles. Double dipping, you can obviously do any Fans Around the World. Those miles count for any of our Racery events. Quidditch, Race Across Time, Road Trip, Battle of the Fandoms, all of that. Double dipping is encouraged, not just allowed, but encouraged. Use something other than trading miles, but you can have trading miles on. You guys know that rule. Still the same intentional miles. Pacing is allowed. Backdating. Here's the big change for this year. Are you ready? Are you watching? Are you listening? When you join, if you join before January, okay, you're good to go. Start logging your miles January 1st. But if you aren't able to join us until, say, January 15th or February 15th or March 23rd or April 19th or May 30th, that's fine. When you join us, you will be able to backdate all the way to January 1st. as long as you have the proof, as long as you have the date, duration, and distance, triple D, your PPP, so long as you have that and you're willing to put in the individual sessions per day, you can backdate all your miles for the year, all the way to the January. You absolutely can. Once you join, we are instituting a 7-day grace period for your miles. So your week. We understand that life gets busy, and we've had a lot of people get frustrated, and we had a couple people like give up on the whole thing because they missed a few days and they didn't upload a few days and they felt bad about it, and they got out of sync and they lost their juju. And we don't want you to lose your juju. We don't lose your mojo. We don't want you to lose anything. So 7-day grace period. You can upload your mile. So, I forgot to upload it yesterday. No problem. I just realized that I forgot to upload my mile from 3 days ago. Put it in. It's all good. No harm, no foul. Life gets busy. We get it. And we do have the exception, obviously, for those who are training for ultra marathons or marathons. You can do the carryover excess beyond the 15-mile-a-day cap, so long as you don't exceed 105 miles for a consecutive 7-day period, which is 15 miles times 7. So you can still do that. And time for this, as I said, is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 31st. Minimum distance for a session is half mile. Maximum distance for a day is 15 miles, with possible exceptions. If you do like a live event, like a marathon, you have to put your proof. You use a screenshot when you upload your miles. And and that's pretty much it. There you go. And if you have any issues, bring it up to me or Barb or Hiddles. There you go. Yes, you missed a lot of days, lost 10Ks many times. Love the new rule. Yeah, you're sitting around, you're maxing, relaxing, or you fall asleep. You go to bed at 9:00 rather than your normal 10:30, and then you wake up the next morning and go, "Oh crap, I forgot to upload miles." Now you don't have to worry about it. Just get it done. Just upload them. You did the miles. You have the proof. Post. You have the proof. You have the DDD. Post it. And so only 18 spots behind Barb so far for 2022. Important to note because I was chasing her this year. Okay. So good question there, Facebook user. Will that not to exceed 105 miles in 7 days go for all racery events this year, not just fans with the rule? That 105 miles in 7 days only applies to training. That's very clear. That does trip people up. If someone has a live marathon or 2 live marathons during a racery event, like say back-to-back weekends or back-to-back days, because some of you people are nutty and you do back-to-back marathons, like in 2 states, like you're trying to do a 2-stater thing, live events can exceed the 105 miles for the week. That 105 miles is simply for training. We have some people who are putting out their short runs are like 12 miles because they're doing ultra marathon training or Ironman training. It's a very small number of people. This is not a huge number of people. This is a very small number of people. And then they take a rest day the next day. So they might do 18 miles one day and then do 3 miles the next day. They can carry over that excess above 15, that 3, and add it to their 3 the next day. So you'd have 15 on one day and 6 on the next, rather than only getting 15 for the first day and getting 3 for the next day. That makes sense. But then when they have the live marathon, that does allow them to exceed the 105 miles in a 7-day period, because that 105 miles limit is for training, not for actual execution of live event. So a little clarification on that rule. I do understand that rule does get confusing from time to time, and you see someone who's got like, hey, they got tons of miles because they did 2 marathons in a racery event, 2 live marathons. Yeah, they get to count those miles. Yeah, and that rule is really helpful for those who are doing full marathon training because otherwise you do your long run, you do 21 miles. You don't get to count all of your miles for your training run when the next day you're taking a rest day and only doing 1 or 2 miles. Doesn't seem fair. But yes, we are super excited for Scotland. Fans Around the World event is open right now. Go to it. Go do it. You got to get back to it, Barb. You've been working hard. You do have a legit excuse. we've all been working really hard, but we get in there, we get our miles. You'll set. We're trying to beat Dawn, then, Facebook user. May the odds be ever in your favor. Hey, there you go, Facebook user. Main reason you didn't sign up last year is because you were so forgetful and knew you would forget to upload. This new 7-day rule just wiped out my worry. I'll be signing up for this now. Reels. And we're glad. Last year was our first year doing it. So again, we tweak things and improve things. We listen to your feedback. We really do. We really, really do. We get your feedback all the time, and we welcome it and encourage it. And we welcome your ideas and thoughts. We may not always be able to institute them because of time, money, complications, complexity. We may not be able to institute your ideas, but we're always listening. And we might pull a little gem, a little nugget out of that and use it. So please always do keep giving us positive feedback. Not necessarily just positive feedback, but encouraging, constructive feedback. That's from Hiddles. Posts are up. If you want to join our group chat, please comment. If I don't add you in a few minutes, tag me, please. So thank you, Kier, for highlighting that message from Hiddles. So we do have the group chat for everyone in Fans Around the World. We don't really have a room per se, just because it's a kind of a crazy thing to manage. And so Hiddles, make sure you add Kat. Make sure you add Ashley McDaniel. Add Sarah Steiger. Facebook user, you put group chat, please. But and another one put group chat, yes, please. But you can't see your name necessarily, and you might be in a different room than Hiddles. So if you say group chat, yes, please. Was there a group chat this year? I don't know if there was. Well, I think there was, but I think it was started late. So Hiddles has put posts in all of the rooms. If you want to be added to the group chat, comment there. So not necessarily on this live, because Hiddles may not be watching this, and you might be in the TARDIS watching the StreamYard, but Hiddles is over in the Great Hall. And so rather than having her check 4 video feeds, she put a post in Luke Steiner, in the fan domain, in the Great Hall, and in the TARDIS. Comment there. Comment on her post. Her posts, not my video. Her posts. And you'll be good to go. All right. And then the last thing, at some point in the next week, I think I want to read to all of you a book. Someone sent this in, and I saw it, and I love this so much. Just going back to our dip thing real quick. I saw it. I love it. It's called Dragons Love Tacos. Here, you and I need to work on how we make this happen. Dragons Love Tacos. This is the cutest book I've ever seen in my life. So a quick reminder, since I've got everybody here, dip, you need to postmark anything you're going to send from Amazon or Target or Walmart or whomever. The time travel sequel is great. There's a time travel sequel to that? Oh, okay. And I had never seen Dragons Love Tacos before, and I saw it, and it's the cutest book I've ever seen in my life. But if you want to get points in for your Hogwarts house or your Whovian team or for FRC or CRC, and you're doing drop ship from Amazon or any of those places, we have over 1,300 books here at headquarters, which means I get to take care of 2 full locations and a 3rd location just with the in-person donations here. We are now just shy of 6,000 books total, which means we have crushed our goal of 5,000 books. We're doing 500 books at 10 locations. Well, not anymore. We're adding more locations. We're probably going to get close to 20 locations, each getting 500 books. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're at like 15 right now. So, but you got to postmark them Monday. It can be late Monday, and if you're doing Amazon Prime, you can cheat that a little bit. So long as they arrive by December 9th, you're good to go. All right. And I know there's a couple people that have talked to me, and they're sending some stuff in the morning of December 10th. That will be allowed because they're going to a book drive on that Friday early. They're taking the pictures, they're sending it in. That's fine. Re-coordinate with me if there's like an in-person drop off on Friday the 10th. You'll count. It's all good. But I got to have them on the 9th because I got to crunch the numbers the night of the 9th, morning of the 10th, and award the winner of the Fanthropy Coffee Cup, along with other House points and Whovian Cup points. So we got to do that. So, and I am going to put out an update here in just a little bit in the 4 rooms, your final update for the Fanthropy Coffee Cup and where everyone stands. So be on the lookout for that. Hiddle's been everywhere, man. That is true. That is true. Facebook user signed up, number 20. Fantastic. Right. Emphasis on the fan. All right. Kira, come join me for a moment if you want.
Hello.
Hello.
So it does exist. The sequel. This has been rocking our house for 2.5 years at least. I thought I did. I don't remember if I did one of these for when we were doing the lockdown read-alongs. I thought
you did. You did Wombat, which was awesome.
This involves time travel because it picks up exactly where the first one leaves off, and then realizes that there's suddenly a taco shortage, and you have to go back in time to rescue the last taco in existence so you can plant it and grow a taco tree to restore the world its tacos. It's awesome. It really is.
We need to make this happen, Kier.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, because we need to do a Dragons Love Tacos and Dragons Love Tacos 2 read along as a thank you to all of these incredible Fanthropists who have donated all of these books.
For sure.
Because we're just shy of 6,000 books right now, and our goal was 5,000. So that is a lot of kids. That's a lot of early brain development. There's a lot of families getting new, awesome books. So well done, everyone. Good job.
Sorry, almost stepped on my foot.
Do you have a corgi?
Yeah, he's under my foot. Sorry.
You can feel free to lift him up if you like. I'd hate for him to be on your foot.
Like this end.
Corgi.
But most people like this end.
Yes, I was like, show us the important end. That's the floofer butt.
So, all right. Yeah, Scotland, and I thank you. If I didn't say so in the Slack when this all got started, thank you for starting in Bannockburn because that place is amazing.
Yeah, it's for those who have never been to Scotland, go. First of all, straight up go wherever. If you have overseas travel plans, cancel them. Go to Scotland. And when you go to places like Bannockburn or you go to places like Culloden, those places are full of energy. One could say they're full of ghosts, but it's full of history. It's full of energy. It's full of magic. The whole place is full of damn magic. Edinburgh is, oh my gosh, it's seeping out of the walls. And it's powerful. It's beautiful. So if you get a chance to go to Scotland, go to Scotland. All right. I think we're all set for fans around the world.
All right. Let's see. Where are we up to? Have we hit 25 folks in here yet? Let's see if I've got 24 other people I got to compete with. Oh, we're at 24.
We're at 24. Who's going to be number 25? Let's see who all's in here. I see Bookmaster JMV, of course. Justin's always on it. Free Money, Kiva Diva, Puff Puff, Eye of the Tiger, but spelled Teiger. Thank you, Sarah Steiger. Eye of the Tiger for Sarah Steiger. I love it. Sulu, Turtle 7120, J Williams 74, Pibbles and Glitz. There's Sam. Agent Sarah D. Sarah Dvorak is in the game, as is Concert Katie, Delicate Flower, Aslan Claw, Mare Bear, Alien Lizzie, Swish and Flick, Slither Jen, and Pepsi Shot. You guys are in the game, and we're all tied for first right now. That's a beautiful thing.
Can I ask you a technical question about miles?
Technical question.
Yeah. So you're talking about things like event training and stuff like that. Right. So I know I'm going to have, as I'm doing marathon training for April, that I'm going to have a couple of weeks where my distance day is 16, 17, 18, maybe even 20 miles on a single day.
Right.
Thankfully, though, because of the way distance days taper up and taper down, I don't think I'm going to have any weeks where I'm going to be covering more than 105 in a week. So that's still okay, right? It's not technically the event. It's a training day for an event.
Right. And then you carry over to the next day. And so let's say you have that 16-mile day. So you carry that 1 mile over the next day. You have a short run the next day. Like, if they have you do a 3 mile the next day or something like that. So you have that 3 miler, you have the mile. If you want to go out for an afternoon walk later on and add another 4 miles, walk in the Brig. Brig doesn't walk 4 miles. That was the joke. Brig does not walk. Brig's good for about a mile and a half.
If he's got,
that's his long run.
That's insane. Yeah. By scale, he just did a 10K. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But yeah, so you can add a couple of extra miles. So you can have 15 on this day where you actually did 16 miles for your long run. And then the next day you got 6-7 miles because it's 1 mile from the previous day, 3 miles from here. Maybe you did a 2-mile walk, you walk the Brig another mile, and boom, you got your miles. As long as you don't exceed 105 miles for all of your miles in a given week, you're still within the 15-mile cap, and it's still fair and equitable. Now, if you were doing let's say you're doing 15 miles, you're capping every day, and then you have your actual marathon that week, you will exceed 105 miles because capping every day. You're supposed to taper before a marathon, by the way. Some of you don't. But you got 15 every day and then a 26.2. Yeah, you're going to be over 105 miles.
All right. Noted.
Barb would like you to, she's got details on how to carry over miles to the next day if you'd like to send her a PM.
Barb who?
Barbara Gibbons.
Oh, Barbarita.
Barbarita. She's got the 411 for you.
I just wanted to have the conversation aloud. I didn't know how to.
Yes, and but she did give you a tongue out smiley face. Exactly. Oh, someone's gonna screenshot that. It's gonna be good. We give.
All right.
All right. I think that's it for us. Folks, go sign up for Fans Around the World. Again, registration is going to be open for months, but do it now. Get ready. Be ready to start your 2022 and get out there and do your 365. Get an awesome medal. Everyone will get the medal. By the way, everyone gets the medal if they register, period. And we know we have some people this year that didn't make it to 365. You're getting your medal. You absolutely are. We don't hold it hostage, and it drives me nutty when virtual organizations do that. I think it's crap. So we don't do that. We're sending you the medal anyway. It's up to you to earn it. Maybe do a little double dipping next year. Do a couple extra miles. Yeah. Barb's all over it. Yeah, Barb's, yeah. Thank you for understanding me. You're welcome, Barb. Anyway, that's it, folks. Go sign up and do the thing. Get a cool medal with a coup.
Little hailing coup.
Little hailing coup. All right, good stuff.
Maybe next
time.
Have a
great day, guys. We'll see you later.
We'll involve lambs next time because you's lovely.
You's lovely.
It's up in Edinburgh. It's you's lovely. We'll do sheep.
Do sheep for the next one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Greek sheep. We'll go to Greece. We'll do Greek sheep.
We'll talk offline. We could do Ireland and snakes.
They're already gone.
Oh, that's right. They're all gone. Dang it. Dang it. We missed them. All right. That's it. Thor's barking is telling me it's time to be done.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.